Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Guild of Dungeoneering. I think today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're actually going to go through and do a boss rematch. I want to have a look at the abilities of this new shapeshifter character, and in order to do that I want to go back through something I've done before and make sure that we know, because we know the fights, and that means we can focus more on what we're doing rather than trying to learn the boss and what they're doing. Because if we have a look at the missions we've got left now, we're in the same stage as we used to be over here, in that we're on the last mission in this dungeon, we're on the last mission in this dungeon, and we're on the last mission in this dungeon as well. So these will get progressively harder and harder and harder as we go, and we have been focusing mainly on a couple of characters, and so when they die off, the others are very low. I think I mentioned this a few episodes ago. So we're going to do a random boss rematch from the grasslands and see how it goes. So the jungle is rough, maybe we should stick to the grasslands for now. There is plenty of loot to be had, so grab a dungeoneer, choose a blessing and take on a random boss nasty from the grasslands. Which boss will it be this time? Only fate will decide. Let's enter the dungeon. Okay, so we have the Eye Beast. I wonder if this will still drop 1,000 gold when I kill it. I really hope it will. So let's see where we want to go here. We've got 8 turns, so we could go up here and get this one. I don't think we can get both of them. However, it's going to be difficult because I'm going to need to go this way first. And I'm actually going to have to go up this way. Let's see if we can do something else. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can't do that. If we just go up to here and fight this grey ooze, I think that's probably the best way to start with. And I think, no, I can't really do anything else with this. I'll put it on here, but that's all I can do. Okay, so let's try and go through these fairly quickly, I think. We kind of know what's going on with the shapeshifter's abilities. I did show them a couple of episodes ago. And the wild starts with growth 1. So we've had this on a couple of characters now, so we know exactly what that's about as well. So let's get a bit ahead in the damage, and then this will kill it. It's a fairly simple fight to begin with. The Leatherbound Tome is always nice. This is Arcane 1 and 2, Growth 2 and Arcane 1, and Holy 1. I'm going to go for this one actually. I still really like that focus spell. And so now we have the one we wanted there. I don't know if I should put this room on first now or not. But I think I should. Yes, it'll still go onto here, that's good. And I will put a corridor. Let's see, we've got 7 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't really go up there, but I'll put a room there anyway. I think I'll be fine to fight a ghost in here. And I'll put a couple of rooms in. Okay, so this is a good chance to use that focus. So it can't be killed unless it's on 1 health, that's fine. So all of my spells are fairly useless here, so I'll just gain back the health. Here I would like to draw another card and get some more options. And here I'll hit it down to 1 health, or well, down 2 health. This is blocking that, so this one's unblockable, but it's doing 2 damage here. So I think I'm going to have to call this one a stalemate. So I'll be able to attack it with magical damage here. And then now anything I do will kill it, so I will use magical damage to kill it here. These mage's robes I think are too powerful to give up. This cultist hood is still very good, and the daisy chain is very good as well. But I think this is far too good to give up. And for here, that will be losing the mage's robe I've just done. Oh no, it was offhand, wasn't it? So I'd lose the arcane barrage there. I would lose the arcane barrage there. And I'd lose a bunch of stuff there, so the weapon is probably the best I can do for this. So I've got 5 turns and 1, 2, 3. So I do have some leeway. But I think I am happy with the loadout that I have. And so I don't want to put a room there. So I'm just going to dump a few rooms onto here. And dump some more rooms as well. And all the way down here I'll put a bear owl. And there we go. So let's do some quick damage to it. And block. So all incoming physical damage is +1 damage. I'll have to remember that. So here I want to regenerate because it's dealing 3 damage and there's nothing I can do to mitigate that damage. Apart from healing. And I think here I'm going to have to mitigate as well. So this one's unblockable, so I'm going to do 3 damage to it. I want to draw a card here. Here, I think all of these have the same outcome, apart from this one doesn't damage it, but I do draw a card. I can deal 2 damage to it with this and draw a card. Or I can get my health back. I think getting the health back is more important. Here I can mitigate all of that damage. And with this, I can kill it. Phew!
Here is to you, young Dungeoneer. You stood your ground and acted very brave. But how long before you feel the fear? And how long before you're in your grave?
Okay, so we gained a new battle scar, Mystical. Starts with Arcane 1. So suddenly the things that we've been getting so far, we've been getting Arcane 3 with the Arcane Barrage, so we'll actually be getting Arcane 4 in that slot instead. So I would quite like to go through another one of those. We have a new mine. This is not Blindside 9, because we have Blindside 8 here. So yeah, I think for this episode we're about halfway through. We'll go through another one of these boss rematches. And what I'm thinking is between this episode and next episode, I will build up a decent amount of cash going through some of these boss matches here. I don't want to play every single mission on camera with you guys because it would take far too long to get to some of this stuff. If we have a look at how much money we actually need with this, each one of these is 2,000 gold. So that's 8, 16, 24,000 gold to get all of these, and then another 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So we've got 27,000 gold we need in total to get everything here. And I think trying to grind all the way up to that with you guys on camera is going to be a little bit... yeah, it's going to draw it out for too long. So I'll do a couple with you. And then I will keep recording between episodes. And if there's anything interesting, I'll kind of mix it into a nice little thing for next episode and show you what we've done. If there's nothing really interesting happened, then I will just leave it and tell you what's happened. So let's go for it. We have Blindside 8, the Shapeshifter, Trickster's Greed, and we're into a dungeon. Okay, so we have a Mimic fight. We do not want to make the same mistake as last time, so we want to make sure it goes forwards, only going one space. This is a horrible set of rooms to start with. So we'll put a fire imp in here. Get some loot straight off the bat with this. We need to try and get as much loot as possible here. So we'll do the rekindle here and the... well, either one. Okay, so I'm going to take the Eyeball Charm, Fire Blast and +1 health. Yeah, I think +1 health would be better. Okay, I've got the room that I wanted there. I'm going to put the Bandito in front of it and the Goblin in front of me. Okay, again, these should be fairly simple fights for this character. Although I say that, and then I end up dying usually, don't I? So. But this one's nice and easy, I'll just let him kill himself there. Okay, so you see with this one, because we've got Arcane 1 already, we've got Arcane 2 and 3 there. So if we go for that, the next time we get an Arcane one, we will be on Arcane 4. Which would be nice and powerful. So we can put a room in there and a room in there. And as much as I want to put this massive gem in, I think I need to cut him off a bit. Or her off, I should say. It's the Mimic Queen. This one's unblockable, it's only doing 1 damage, I'll do 2 to it. I'm going to take a health, it's going to take a health, I'm going to regain a health, so. And I'll get a card as well. It's going to block any of this damage coming in, but I've got this, so it will I'll block and I'll do 1 through to it. This time I'm just happy to take the damage at this point. And I will kill it off with the Arcane Barrage. Okay, so the head here, Fire 1, Holy 1, Holy 2. We have another head here, Armor 1 and Armor 2, and here we have Growth 2 and Crush 1. So I think this one, the Cultist Hood, will be really nice there. Okay, so it's gonna come down this way. So I think we're only gonna have 2 more fights here. If I put this room in here, it's not gonna push it over, okay. So I'm gonna need to put the Fire Elemental in there. And I think I'm happy to take the Skeleton and then the Mimic and then the Mimic Queen. So I'm just trying to do these fights as quickly as I can, really. And there we go. I think the Arcane Barrage is too powerful to lose to Holy 3. That's a very nice defense or a very, very nice offense. So yeah, I think I'm just going to take the gold. Okay, so now I could, if I wanted, push him over to the Fountain of Clairvoyance. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I can also put a ghost in that room and a fire elemental in that room. And then I can put a magical gem in. No, I should not have done that. Let's keep trying to back him up. Now, because I don't know which way he's going to go, I'm going to have to do that. And we can end the turn there. Here, I can end this turn there. And I can actually... could actually go around this way. Well, this was a nice easy fight. Okay, so that Celebrate is the Arcane 4 one. So we're going to take this. Gives us Fire 2 as well, that Flame Lash we all know and love. So it's going to come around this way now, and to the Mimic. Managed to push him round. I'll put some... oh, typical. Why is he going that way? If I put one in here... no. Oh well. Get a bit more exploration bonus. Okay, let's go for the Fire Blast one. Here I want to actually heal up. And go for the Flame Lash. And that'll be it dead. Okay, so this weapon, I don't have a weapon, so that's going to be really nice and powerful there. Okay, the Mimic Queen fight. Here we go. I think this is actually a really nice spot to take this one. Puts us in a nice, powerful position. It's going to charge again. I think I'm happy to take a card. I can do, what, 5 damage to it here? 6, 7 damage to it? Here I can do another one. And this will kill it off.
Who'd have thought the way you fought, you'd be so very brave? Now we need somebody else to fill this empty grave.
Okay, and we got the Hulking Battle Scar as well, so it's +1 health throughout the entire of this character's existence. So Blindside number 8 is yet again proving to be a rather good character. But that is all we've got time for today, so if you've enjoyed this episode, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.